I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, for coming and hanging out with me during the lives, for purchasing readings with me. All of my information is in the description box down below the title of the video. Just click the more button. Oh, and of course, thank you to all of my members for being a part of the Loyal Royals. And let's do this. It doesn't matter where Gemini is at in your chart. You may resonate, you may not resonate. And if you feel a pushback or an overwhelming emotional, because deep dives can bring out your emotions. Kind of take a break away from it. Go watch something else, okay? We don't want to trigger anybody. We don't want to upset anybody, but some people want to hear the truth. So let's do this thing, shall we? Geminis, if you're here during the live, click that thumbs up button and the live chat button down below. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Okay. All is well on my end. Okay, well, let's find out where your energy is in regards to love right now. This just kind of, I don't know why I can't get straight today. I'm sliding all over the place on this chair. All right, Gemini. Energy is for Gemini. Geminis. Those that need to resonate, those that need the messages most. Let's find out what your energy is in regards to love right now, okay? We'll start there. Ooh, ooh. This is powerful. This is powerful. Okay. All right. You're determined right now. You kind of have a determined energy about you right now. You may be focusing a lot on your financial success, maybe working a lot. But what you're doing is saying, I want something balanced, something that is balanced and there is equal effort. Okay? You're willing to effort in a connection. You're wanting that equal effort back and forth between you and another person. You are coming out of an energy of Four of Cups, which says that you've been in an emotional place or a void where maybe you haven't really been feeling a whole bunch, or you've just been kind of blah. Okay, this could also mean that you're ready to make a choice. If you have multiple choices or multiple options, you're willing to come out of this. This is an energy of feeling rejected as well. And you're coming out of that, which I'm very proud of. I love that that's, for some of you, you were rejected or your cup wasn't taken or whatever it was. And also a Nine of Swords, you're kind of stressed out, unsure about what, well, I think it's the remnants of feeling rejected or trying to make a decision on whether or not you even want to balance a connection or put work in or effort in a connection. All right. So let's go ahead and do you versus them. Some of you may be having a little bit of anxiety and stress right now, making some sort of decision here in regards to love. So let's go ahead and get into your energy in regards to you versus them. Your energy in regards to this person that you're thinking about. For Gemini. Oh boy. Okay. You are making a decision. You are making a clear, concise decision, Gemini. Your energy is here, King of Swords. And you are looking at this. You are looking at it. You see how the King of Swords is looking over and glancing at the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Six of Wands reverse. You're making a decision. Now, I don't know if you're saying anything to anyone or talking to anybody, but you're making a, like, I see the facts, I see the truth, I'm making the judgment on this. So you're making a judgment on this. You are trusting your judgment in regards to this person. Now, this person may have had another person. They may have cheated on you, or they may have had another person on the side. This could also mean that this person wasn't interested in nurturing the connection. Maybe you don't want to nurture this connection anymore, especially if you've been feeling stressed out, anxious, and feeling like an option or rejected. Well, what were you in the relationship for? Money? Some of you could have been financial. Okay. But you're making a very clear, decisive choice here. Because you are not feeling like you were valued in this connection. And maybe this person didn't give you very much attention. Maybe they didn't value the connection. Maybe they didn't even want, maybe they didn't see your value. It's possible. Let's go a little deeper on this, okay? This is already pretty heavy, but you're looking at it. Okay. Hey, everybody in the shadows. What's up? Come say hi to me in chat. I love talking to y'all. Oh, boy. If this is resonating, just give me a thumbs up so I know that this is resonating with some of you. Okay. All right. So what's known, all of the secrecy and all of the hidden elements have been revealed. So this could have been a new relationship for some of you that you may be a friend or a family member, somebody you felt was a soul bond. Yes, it could have been, but the Empress in reverse and the Hanged Man reverse as you're releasing this, because there was no growth. You may still care about this person. Maybe there's mutual care, but you're releasing this person because there was a lack of growth, or there was a third person. But whatever secrets were there, yeah, you felt rejected by this person, or you felt like an option. And you're saying, you know what? You're looking at it from a different perspective. So you may be better off as co-parents or friends, but there's no growth here in this situation. Yeah, there's the World card. There, it's on the end. You're ending this. You're cycling it out. Okay. You're no longer invested in this. No longer putting energy towards this. Emperor and Empress. Some of you may be getting a divorce. Some of you could have been dealing with somebody who was overly controlling. It's like you're not even going to fight this person. You're not even fighting this. This simply could have just been the fact that maybe this was a friend, and or you're better off as friends in this situation. Maybe you want to hold on to the friendship and the love that's there, but anyway. There's the world. You're worlding this out. Okay. Oh, yeah, there was heartbreak. At some point, there was deceit, betrayal, or avoidance here. All right. So you got Pisces, Aquarius. All right. Let's find out what this Two of Cups is. You've seen something from a different perspective. You're seeing it clearly. You're saying, I've seen this clearly. What's this? Queen of Pentacles reversed. You may have... Okay. You may have returned to this person a few times. Tried to work this out with this person. Okay. Emotionally, I think what you're telling me here is at some point there was something illuminated here, something that was brought to the surface that made you feel like a fool, that made you hesitate to give to this person, to give to this situation anymore. What information was that? What information was that? Some of you may have returned to this person multiple times or tried to work things out with this person, and they either didn't see your value, or maybe it was for money purposes, security purposes. But it's almost as if nothing was grounded here. There's the emotions and the communication might have been an issue. There may have been some equal give and take on a 3D level. There is an exchange here, but it's like they don't see who you truly are. They don't see your worth. And this person, you are seeing it. What has come to light is you've seen the truth, the Queen of Swords. You've either gathered some sort of information or heard some sort of truth, spoken words, or most of the time it's spoken or written words, but you've gained some sort of information, either something they've said or some information that you found, and you know this is no longer something you want to invest in. This is no longer the star in your eye, the star in your sky, the apple of your eye. This is no longer something you want to manifest. You are choosing to pull your energy in the 3D out of this. This person may have been extremely stubborn, overly controlling, and they didn't see your value. This could have been somebody that really tried to... How do I put this? It's got to be their way and only their way. It doesn't matter what they're doing. If they're cheating or they're third partying or they're not valuing you as a person, why stay around? Why? And you've seen that clearly. It's almost as if something keeps bringing you back to this person. And the last time that you went back to address this, or it's like you tried one more time to get to work it out with this person, or to see if it was going to work on an emotional level. It's like something keeps drawing you back. This last time, something occurred that made you realize this person was either unhealed or was unwilling to heal this connection, or was unwilling to evolve this connection. The Empress and the Emperor were both in reverse when I pulled out this line here. So this is a situation where you may be thinking a lot about closing the door here. Forgiveness, shutting the door on this for good. You're in the process of making that decision now. You're possibly having those conversations with this person now. Because some of you, when you found out this information, you realized that going back to this person would be you being a fool. Like, you would be reckless. It would be unwise of you, very unwise of you, and very foolish of you if you were to return to this. Because maybe you lack the strength to see this for what it truly was. Either they weren't interested in the love cups, and you offered your cup to this person multiple times, whether this person had other options, and you were just the connection with you was not a priority, regardless if there was another person involved or not. And you were willing to invest in this equally. You wanted that equal distribution, but it's like, I'm going in this and I'm giving this another try. And when you realize this person turns you down, or they're not interested in the emotions, they don't see your value, it leaves you feeling, well, let's just say it leaves you with a feeling of feeling like a fool. Like, I feel like a fool for even putting any effort into this, or as many times as you did. Because you have to know your value and your worth. And if someone else doesn't see it, you need to see it, and you need to address it. And that is what you're doing here. You're saying there's no growth here. There's no growth. There's no abundance. There's no fresh start here, which is what you were wanting, or you were in the communications just recently or now. And this may be something that you're releasing. Let us see where this goes. Whew, y'all drink your coffee. Have a drink of coffee, because my goodness, this is pretty heavy. But you are looking at it. You are looking at it. This could have been somebody from a distance. Or there's just major distance between you and this person. Give me just a sec. My son is messaging me. My adult child is messaging me, and that is very rare. So I'm just finding out if he's okay. Okay. Okay, he's good. So this could have been somebody at a distance. There's definitely a distance between you and this person. Now, it is possible, and we're going to go a little bit deeper on this. It is possible for some of you, it's an emotional wounding that you're releasing. Some of you, it may be this person that you're releasing. It is possible that there is a new cycle starting here with this person or without this person. So let's find out, because the world can say closure. It could be a closure of a cycle with a person or without them. So I'm in the fresh deck. I'm getting a fresh deck. This could get exciting, because there are communications happening now. There's truth being spoken from your side. Maybe you told this person that you didn't feel like they valued you, or they didn't show up for the relationship. Oh, woo. You want me to go here? Okay. Because the Empress and the Emperor showed up, and the Two of Cups, I'm pulling lights here. So the challenge here is actually is taking action here. So you're showing me that maybe you're nervous about communicating with this person. Maybe you're nervous about releasing this person. Maybe you're nervous about talking to this person and figuring out where this is going. Okay? Because the Page of Wands is creativity. It's having an enthusiastic mindset. It's the beginnings of courage, being courageous and being confident, taking action to a degree. Okay, being willing to take some sort of action. And yeah, it could be rekindling or restarting that spark, flirting and restarting that spark, but you are looking directly at this. It's almost as if you're saying, if I got to let this go, I'm letting this go. Some of you may already have. That is exactly what I just said. The World card, in what you are doing in your mind, is you're determining whether or not, from a place of love. Now, this is also self-love, but it is love of others as well. As a King of Cups energy, you're saying, I am doing what's best from a place of love. And I feel like some of you may be trying to heal this connection. I think that you're just taking some time out and pulling your energy back while you try and decide what to do here. Seriously. And this is, can we heal this? and you're doing it from a place of love with the King of Cups. Your energy, you're a very loving, deeply loving person. You probably love every dang body. Everybody you come in contact with, you probably love them. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're also very discerning. You're very wise. You're very intelligent. So here is you saying, you know, can we heal this or do we move on? Do we heal this? Do I take my energy back and do I open up to new options and new opportunities? So you are in the process of determining this with the World card right now. Like, can we forgive each other from a place of love? Can we truly forgive each other and plan our next steps together, or are we planning our next steps away from each other? That's so mature. I gotta express this. It's so mature. And if this is resonating for you, just give me a thumbs up, because I love the fact that I'm attracting to my tribe people that you're mature enough to make these decisions from a balanced place because you care about somebody. You don't want to damage them. Like, if it's over, it's over. It's not going to work out. Okay. If you're not standing up for the relationship, or they're not, or, you know, it's not something, you don't have to damage anything or anyone when you are determining whether or not it's time to move on. You can actually do it from an amicable, loving space. How they behave, I don't know. But there's hesitation in your energy, but you are doing it from a very large, loving space, from a place of wanting to heal. Or, you know, this is almost like, let's just, it's kind of the two energies I'm feeling from this is you're looking at it and you're saying, how can we go about doing this the right way? That because I love you, how can I go about doing this without damaging myself or damaging you? You may have children together. Children may be involved in the situation, or you truly just love this person, and, you know, sometimes things just don't work out. Whatever happened, I'm not sure, but this is like you're willing to work on things with this person, but there's a hesitancy there, and you're up in your head thinking, okay, can we heal this? Can we balance this out? Can we still love each other and then move on? You know, can we get closure or forgive each other and move together, or move on together without each other? Or move on together and plan our next steps, or move on to new options. It's so mature. That it's beautiful, actually. All right, tell me about this. Okay, yeah, it's like you realize that you had some lessons to learn, and I feel like you are in the process of making this decision of moving on, because you don't feel like there's security there. You don't feel like there's nurturing. There's no nurturing, or there's no growth, or there's no security there. So it's like, do I leave this behind and move on to the future? You're in the process of making this decision now. I'm telling you. I think this is one of, hey, what's up, Brittany, baby? How you doing, baby? This is one of the, I think this is one of the most mature readings I've seen. I mean, you are showing me who you are as a person. Even if you can't grow together or nurture a relationship together, regardless of what's happened, the love of this person and the love of yourself are most important. And that's when you want to keep intact here. Yep, it's death rebirth talks. Are we going to transition this? Are we going to heal this? Or are we going to end this? Because there was a breakup here, or there was an inability to get on the same page emotionally here. Because it's like, what are we doing here? Death, rebirth. So you're saying the same thing. There's 2 of Cups in the upright, and there's 2 of Cups in the reverse. What are we doing here? A lot of you want to avoid a breakup. You don't want to break up with this person. You don't want to lose the love of this person or their friendship, whatever it may be. So this is in the balance right now. Right now. What's going to happen? Are we going to transition this? Heal it, transition, or are we ending it? This is the conversations right now as we speak. This is the energy for the majority of you. Oh boy, 911 on the screen. So some of you are in this anxiety and the stress about this right now. I feel it in my stomach, the pit of my stomach. It's, we don't necessarily want to have these conversations. Yeah. You're trying to be resilient here. You're trying to persevere in this. And let's get a little bit of back history on this. I want to do a little back history here. Okay. Let's just do a little back history on this 4 Cups reverse. Okay. All right. So, oh boy. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, or have it heavily in your chart. The communication was sour. It was very immature. It was very bad. Maybe a lot of spying. Maybe no communication. Very poor communication at best. There was an attempt at returning to this, and some of you decided not to return to this. It's like, some of you tried to return to this or wanted the emotions to be returned in this, and the emotions weren't returned. There was poor communication, and yet you tried to work it out. You tried to work it out. You did. Or you wanted to. And that may have been where you felt rejected by this person. That's for some of you. But this is, it's the communication that's happening right around now. It's either just happened or it's going to happen. And it's all about, is it closure? And this is making me nervous because I feel like you're nervous about it, but it's making me nervous as a reader because I'm seeing what's hanging in the balance here. I know you love this person very deeply. I know you do. And they may not have seen your worth. They may have done whatever they've done. I'm not giving anybody any whatevers. But you're trying to do what's best for both of you without damaging the connection. You want to salvage it if you can. If you can. But if you can't, you're ready to move on. That's beautiful. And you're saying, you're standing strong here and saying, you know what, if I got to block this person or if I've got to release this person, I will. Or if there is you're trying to see it from every perspective that you can. So it's like, what's hanging in the balance? Is it the renewal? Is it that spark? Is it that courage to actually end it or have the conversations that may potentially end it? It's kind of nerve-wracking, to tell you the truth. Let's see how this person feels. I got some tension. I feel the tension in the air. I think most of you do too. See what's going on with their side of this energy. How do they feel about the connection? Woo. They are unhappy. They're at a crossroads. They are unhappy. They don't want to fight. There's the tension. Release of tension. I knew there was tension here. That's absolutely true. They don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. They don't want none of that. But they are emotionally dissatisfied. They are unhappy. I don't know if you turned down their offer, if they've turned down your offer. I don't know what happened here. But it's if they're not communicating very much, or they haven't, it's kind of like they're not really sure what to trust. They're not really sure what to do, but they don't want to fight. Why is this person at a crossroads in regards to Geminis? Whew. Please remember, these are general readings. This may be your energy. It may be flippy floppy. It may be kind of scrambled up in here. This is really intense. There's so many majors on your side of this. There's so many major arcanas on your side of the fence. There's some heavy energy. There's some life lessons in this for you. And I feel like it was about value or self-worth. They're letting down their guard. They want to let down their guard. And all of theirs are minor arcana. This person wants to make things right here. Like if they played mind games, if they manipulated, if they weren't able to communicate, or they were strategic in whatever they were, whatever. This person is not happy with what's going on. Let's find out what their course of action is. Next course of action. Blocked communication, no communication. Damn, this person is feeling it. But they do want to come in out of the cold. And there's the world on their side of the fence. Y'all, are you dealing with another Gemini? The energy is... The energy is this person has some regrets. They have some remorse, and they want to come back. They are all in their emotions, missing you. They do want to come in out of the cold and unseparate whatever is. They want to repair or reconnect what has been disconnected here. I don't know if y'all have had a fight. I don't know if you went through a breakup, a divorce. But the world is on this, even though they have regrets and remorse, or missing you, or wanting to return and wanting to reconcile the differences here. The world is on this for them too. Jeez, oh Pete, man, are y'all friggin' wow. I need a new deck, fresh deck. I need fresh energy on this. I can't use either one of yours. I got to pull energy higher than that. Okay. Fresh shuffle for this. So with their world card, what are they dealing with? What are they considering with their world card? Oh, God. I don't know if this person did put you as a third party, or if you put them as a third party. I think this person is mad at themselves. This is going to sound crazy. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I think this person is upset with themselves, pissed off at themselves for breadcrumbing you or for giving to multiple people. This person, I don't know, forgiveness, possibly closure. This person's got a heavy heart here, though. Three of Swords. Could have been a third party. Doesn't have to be. They regret breadcrumbing you for or treating you the way they did. They have all major arcana until you get to the World card. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. Where is this headed? Most likely. Where is this most likely headed with this Two of Cups Death Rebirth card? Where is this connection most likely headed? Stalled. Okay. Fear of being hurt, emotionally unhappy, no emotional fulfillment, no wish fulfillment, possible third party heartbreak, maybe even breakup. It's stalled. It's stalled. It's not going anywhere because there's so much. This person is heavy-hearted, missing you, feeling bad about what happened. Dang. Oh, I'm not trying to laugh, but this is so intense. I got to break the energy somehow for myself, but it's almost like you can't move forward in love. You're stalled in this because there's so much unhappiness happening. It's heartbreak, heavy-hearted unhappiness on both sides. I feel you are healing yours and you're rising to being the bigger person here, but it's stalled. Why is this stalled? There's a lack of investment here. Until somebody comes clean to heal this. And right now there's no communication, or there's blocked communication. So some of you may not be talking to this person right now. You may be at a distance. You may be across the ocean, the major distance. There's definitely an emotional gap between you and this person. And that might be what's most painful here, is you got so much love for each other. There's such an emotional gap here. This is the wildest reading I think I've ever had. The pain of being apart hurts the most. For some of you, that's true. It's the pain of being apart that's the most painful here. You may be a world apart and not able to come together, not able to be together. And that is absolutely heartbreaking. It is. For some of you, that is true. So, like, what are your next steps in this? Whatever happened here, this person is remorseful. They are missing you. And I'm going to have to say that this will not heal or move forward. It's kind of hanging in the balance. Who's going to come clean? Who needs to come clean? Who needs to return and open up the lines of communication? You're both wanting to communicate, but there is a a lack of movement here. I saw the Eight of Wands twice. This is heartbreaking. This is almost as if you are a world apart and you can't be together for some reason or another. Or the emotional distance between you and this person is painful. You love somebody so much and you just can't feel their heart space. That sucks. Okay. So until somebody steps in and clears the air, there has to be a clearing of the air here between both of you. You're both willing to communicate. Where you take this, I don't know. Okay. But I think there are life lessons in this for both of you. And it's possible to have closure or to move into a new direction with each other. The Chariot's in reverse here. So where's that Chariot going to go when things are set right here? Could this heal and evolve? Yeah. But you get to decide on where you go. Or if you go there together or you go in different directions. What a reading. What a reading. See if we can get some spirit advice, some angels advice on this. This is unrequited love, okay? So, again, the emotional distance. Hey, Mia, how are you doing? This is exactly what I'm feeling. There is an emotional distance between you and this person that I feel like that's why you felt rejected, or you had to make a decision that's best for you from a place of self-love, and because you have a huge heart space for this person. But I'm not sure they ever returned the love. I'm not sure they ever accepted your love or saw your value or what you were worth or what you had to offer. That's unrequited love, and it's painful. And should they be remorseful? Yeah. Should they feel bad about how they treated you? Yeah, but they may never communicate that. They may never take any action. So don't wait for this person. Some of you are waiting for this person, hoping to heal this. But you are at the point where you're like, if I've got to block this energy and move on, I will. I will completely release this because you have to. It's either forgiveness and closure, or you communicate and work it out so that you can address it and move on together. I'm not sure where this is headed because each one of you are going to be, this is unrequited love though. You've past life relationship, soul bond relationship for sure. Maybe somebody didn't want to recognize that. You get to choose. They have free will. Everybody has free will. So do you. You don't have to choose this relationship. They don't have to choose this relationship. They don't have to love you back if they don't want to. They don't. You've definitely lived lives before and you've spent time. So there's history in this. You have history together. This is not a new relationship. Y'all didn't just meet this person yesterday or even 3 months ago. This is something that has history on it. You're talking 4 months going back, years. Okay. So you have history with this person. Yes, it is a soulmate. Told you again. And there are a lot of red flags that maybe you missed in this connection. Don't fail to see the red flags in these connections, okay? And a lot of times these really intense connections are there to help you improve yourself. And sometimes people get stuck in relationships for far too long when there were a lot of those red flags in the beginning that you could have alleviated the stress and the heartache and pain had you seen it and dealt with it within the first month, Some of you, this person, or there may be alcohol or overindulgence, drugs, sex, alcohol, loneliness, needing depression, possibly for some of you, needing other people to fulfill your cups. That could be you, that could be them. There could be a situation like that here. This person, this codependency here, okay? And addictions, again, addictions are affecting your romantic life, okay? This possibly was a very passionate connection at one time. I'm not seeing it. I see your heart space, and I'm seeing your brain space. And I'm seeing you both learning some lessons. Where this goes, I don't know. Okay? Heart-to-heart conversations are definitely needed in this to determine whether or not this chariot moves forward in any direction in a healthy way from this point of heartache. Will you move together on that journey of love, or will you move in different directions in life while still keeping friendship alive or still caring about one another and getting that closure and that forgiveness so that you can move on? Okay? There has to be a clearing of the air here. There has to be a clearing of the air here in order for this to go anywhere. Past life soulmates. These are intense connections, y'all. And there's a lot of life lessons attached to these kinds of connections. But if you're being ghosted, or you can't reach out to each other, or you can't be together because you're worlds apart, or continents apart, and it's just too much. It's really intense, but you have to come to terms with what's best for you in the end, and that's what you're doing. You're making this decision from a very big, beautiful heart space. You don't want to damage anybody. You don't want to be damaged. You want closure or forgiveness, and you want to move forward. But what happens from here depends on what you choose to do in this moment moving forward. Yeah, Mia says, I broke it off and I gave closure. I couldn't deal with the back and forth. I had to make a head over heart choice. That's what happens here. You're trying to make it from a balanced place without injuring yourself or another person, regardless of what's happened. And you are willing to work things out and communicate, but it looks like you still have forgiveness to give them. If you try and work this out and evolve this to move forward, it looks like you still have some forgiveness to give them, or to give each other for the past before this can go anywhere. There has to be a clearing of the air here. Conversations are happening, or they either just did happen, or they are upcoming. Okay. I do like the fact that the star is here as the final card for tarot, because I feel like it is finally time to clear the air here. So there may be somebody, either you or them, reaching out and communicating to clear the air here, because the Seven of Pentacles is divine time. In reverse, it says it's finally time. The time is now for me to clear the air here, whether that's within yourself in regards to it or with each other. And the fact that the star card here is you're manifesting something else, or you're manifesting this closure or this clearing of the air here. But it also says that it can evolve, it can heal. So whether or not you make that decision together, or this person is involved in it at all, it releases you from a place of love and seeing things clearly for yourself, and making your discernment, your choices with discernment and love. And it allows you to heal, to move forward. Some of you, it will be without this person. Some of you, it may be with this person. I, But that depends upon whether or not you were in communication with this person, how long you've been waiting, and if this person is willing to communicate to clear the air. Sometimes we have to give that, thank you, Mia, forgiveness and closure for ourselves so that we can move on. Okay? Some of you may have held on a little too long to this person, or vice versa. This person could possibly be depressive as well, or be in a really bad negative emotional state because they've got a lot of Five of Cups out here. Five of Cups came out, 2 or 3 times? You can't sometimes... you can assist somebody if they are going through something on a really deep negative emotional state. You can assist them in getting therapy. You can go with them. You can help coach them. You can help guide them. You can't do it for them. And for some of you, that may have been the case where this person was unable to connect here because they had too much grief or sadness or depression or something going on, and you couldn't do it for them, And that's a hard choice to make. Sometimes, and I hate to say this, I hate to say it, but sometimes it's sink or swim. You can't help a drowning person, especially if it was drugs or alcohol or something like that, or severe depression. They have to be willing to do the work. You can be there to help them, but they have to be willing to do the hard work and the healing work to get to a better place. And if they're not willing, you can go down with the sinking person. And I see that you are making a decision here from your wisest part of you. You are following your heart in making this decision. So I know that's not easy. I know it's not easy. I feel it. But whatever happens here, there will be a healing happening here. Whether it's you by yourself or you together. Okay? Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. Until next time, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I hope this helps somebody out today. Thumbs up, leave awesome comments, and thank you for being here with me during the live. Until next time, namaste.